this is JessicaAlbert13, or as I now call myself on Twitter, Emmy the Neat Neats. Emmy is like the Japanese form of my name Emma, and neat because I'm clean and tidy and cute. And neat, capital N-E-E-T, is the Japanese slang adopted from the British acronym for not in education, entertainment, or training. It stands for not in education, employment, or training. I like to think of myself as entertaining. My family thinks I'm very entertaining. They always come to me and ask me to tell them my stories, my cute, amusing stories of my lonely, single life and how many times I've been hospitalized and been dragged screaming out of my previous jobs by my father because I had a mental breakdown. Anyway, this is one of my little vlogs. Wasn't I making vlogs back when I was at my apartment? Yeah, I'm back at my parents' house. It turns out being alone doesn't really suit me well. For one, I tend to have seizures. So that's not really healthy to have seizures and live alone, because then, you know, when you have a grandma seizure, who's there to pick you up and to stop you from falling down the stairs? So anyway, this is one of my little vlogs updating you about my existence, because I have at least 2 people who watch these, I think. Sorry about the video quality. One reason I haven't been making any of these with any kind of consistency is that when I do work, sometimes I'm not a neat, sometimes I'm just a net, sometimes I'm a little employed. I tend to spend most of my money on video games, and my laptop is so old. I had a good laptop when I was in my apartment, but then I gave it to my dad because I wanted to trade it with him so I could get more money and then I could get his crappy laptop in exchange. And I'm like, I'm probably not ever going to want to make a video again anyways. But I wanted to document this today, and hey, maybe it'll make a funny YouTube video at least. You know, it's not like I have any fans. My YouTube videos are more just for myself. So when I'm a 50-year-old woman, I can sit back in my rocking chair and watch them and be like, oh yes, I had a great pair of titties. So you're probably wondering what's up with the headgear. I am going to be in the next X-Men movie. Going to be Magneto. Control metals with my mind. Or who's the guy in the wheelchair who has the weird head thing? Xavier, I think? I can't remember his X-Men name. I saw 2 of those movies. I never read the comic books. I've only ever read the Spider-Man comic books. But reading people's minds, that is a dumb power. I would want to control metal. Because then when metal slimes would try to flee, I could just summon them back towards me. That would be an extremely useful power to have in Dragon Quest. But, no, that was a really stupid joke. This is actually, I need to stop picking at it. I told the doctor, like, don't worry, I'm not gonna pick at it at all. And immediately when I get home, I'm like, sorry. This is all the electrodes on my head are connected to this adorable fanny pack that I have to carry around as well for 3 whole days. 3 whole days. They're studying my brain currently to see what causes my seizures. They don't think I have epilepsy, so they believe I might have suffered trauma in the past that caused damage to my brain, when you're trying to figure it out, and see if I need to stick to a anti-seizure medicine as well as the medicine I'm already on, which is an antipsychotic and an antidepressant. Ooh, yeah. Ah, the pills. Yeah, like my mental illness wasn't bad enough. My brain's like, hey, I can throw brain damage in there too. Yay. Ugh. Yeah, the quality of this video is going to be S-H-I-T, and I apologize. It's going to be an embarrassment, but like 2 people are going to watch this. And one of those persons is me. Life just keeps handing me a lot of lemons. And I'm not any good at making lemonade. I can squeeze them, but I don't got any strength in these tiny, tiny hands. I'm just squeezing them into my eye and crying. That's what I'm doing. I should squeeze them into other people's eyes, because other people usually make me cry. That's why I don't post a whole lot of YouTube videos and stuff. It's because I've got way more haters than I've got people who are friends with me. Just because of guys I've ticked off by not bowing down to their ego, or because I told them to go F off. You know, just leave me alone. Guys' egos, ugh, they are so full of themselves. I just need to give up with dudes. But I'm okay. I've got my dad. He's the greatest dad in the entire world. He takes such good care of his family. And I've got my cousin Ben and his wife Jen, and Jen's son Mason, who I consider like my cousin. And then I've got my dad's brother, Uncle Steve, and his wife, Aunt Sarah. He finally got married. And they've been supporting me while I've been through this. So what you probably don't know, so I turned 26, got off my dad's insurance, and I was like, I need a job with insurance. So I found a company that had really affordable insurance, and it would be, I thought it would be an easy job. So I joined, and it didn't go well, and it ended badly for me. So I quit my job. But then I found private insurance, health insurance, and now I just pay $100 a month for that insurance. I haven't found a job since I left the other company, though, because there's just been a whole lot of nothingness and depression. Nothingness and depression. My weight has been an insane yo-yo. And then they had to throw in the seizure stuff into the mix. Woohoo! And the anti-seizure medicine I'm on, Depakote, oh my goddess, that stuff makes me so hungry. Like, I could eat 5 velvet cakes in a day, when usually I only eat 2. I'm hungry again right now, and I just had 2 Arby's sandwiches and curly fries. So I'm gonna have to deal with these electrodes for 3 days, so at least they'll be off by Christmas, so I won't be taking Christmas photos in this. And hopefully the doctors will take the information they get from it and tell me what the F is up with my brain. That'd be wonderful to know. If it's anything like really weird or scary, I'll probably write about it in my Twitter. I'll put a link to my Twitter in the video. In the description of the video. Kind of cover the electrodes with a hat. There we go. There we go. That covers all of it. Okay, so I just wanted to make a video recording of my first day of this really weird electrode brain measuring test thing. And I mean, I could talk on and ramble for another 20 minutes, but I don't want to pressure. I don't want these poor YouTube videos to drag on too long. So, ta-ta for now. I did not have an ending prepared for this at all.